Hello, everyone. Did my voice just crack? That's embarrassing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Logcast number. I don't know what number we're at. I'm not gonna fib to nobody. I really don't. I lost count. Like, high key. After you do this long enough, it's like, it's a number.
Allow me to show you something.
It's like, maybe when I start this, I'm gonna have to just start saying welcome to the Logcast, because I don't, like, I'm lost. I know I uploaded last week's late. I don't know when I uploaded last week's, like Saturday? I don't remember. But yeah, this one should go up on time. If I do everything right. I don't think I'm on a tight schedule today, so I should be able to export this and all that really fast. But anyway, let's get into the notes I wrote down. This first one I did want to talk about. The script's feeling bland. Like, I had mentioned it last time where I was like, I kind of want to move the scripts up. But I really sat down and I thought about it and I was like, they're okay. That's my problem with them. They're okay. Like, they're good.
Allow me to show
But I
you
want
something.
it to be more than that, you know? Because the way the scripts come across now, they come across as like just informative things, which isn't bad, but I don't think I want that to be me. So I'm gonna try to interject more of my kind of humor and all that into the scripts. I'm not gonna try to like force feed it to you. Like, I want it to be natural still, but I want it to be different than the way the videos have been in the past. Like, I can't even think. There's no really good example. Maybe it's because, like, out of film class. I mean, no. I'm not even gonna fake. Back then, I didn't do that much. Like, I knew how to do all the editing and stuff. I knew how to do that. But a lot of times when I edited stuff, it was, like, super standard. They just go, like, do this. And then you do it. It hits different from when you have that freedom and creativity to build your own thing. And I'm like,
Allow me
I need it
show
to
you
be
something.
more like my kind of thing than the standard kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to differentiate the two. Because, you know, I like when I was working on that Warframe script, I was like, I do not feel like talking about this anymore. And I don't think it was because of the subject. I think it was just I don't like the way I wrote the script. I had that script for like ever. Like, the video, I could have finished it in like 2 days, but I didn't. I think the editing software crashed or something a few times, and I was like, I don't really feel like finishing this. So instead of finishing it, like, I just didn't. So it was a mess. So yeah, long story short, the scripts moving forward are gonna be different. They're gonna be written different. So be
Allow me
prepared
to
for
show
that.
you something.
What's next? Oh, I wanted to talk about why they aren't long. The reason my scripts aren't long, like someone like, I don't know, like The Right Opinion or anything like that, is like, I don't have that much to say about stuff. Like, a lot of things that people with super long scripts have, they want to talk about like every minute detail, like someone like, not The Right Opinion, what's the other guy? He has the funny face, it kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss character. What is his name? It's not The Right Opinion. It's the other British guy. I hate everything. Like, he likes to pick apart like every single thing, and there's a lot. What I've talked about so far, I don't have that much to say about it, so I just didn't. If that makes sense. Maybe one day we'll have a script that's really long, but like moving forwards, but I don't know about like 30 minutes or anything like that. Like, I think like video game donkey size. Like how his videos are like a few minutes. Because sometimes you don't need like all that extra time, you know? I don't know how else to explain it. If I made a really in-depth video on something, like a retrospective, maybe. But otherwise, I wouldn't have my fingers crossed on like a 2-hour
Allow me to show
normal
you something.
video. Okay, we're gonna talk about Spoon now. If you don't know what Spoon is, it is an audio live streaming service. So it's like Twitch, no visuals. And I was like, what is the point of this? Like when I started my stream, I was like, I'm about to just do this on Twitch. I don't know if I could do that though. So I was like, I'll leave it there. And when I was just sitting there with the stream on, because I was like, I don't really care what happens. You know, I was just like, I'll just be here. Some guy joins, and I'm like, okay, this is unexpected. And when he joins, he's talking about his girlfriend, and I'm like, this is weird. And like he kept talking, and I was like, this doesn't, like, oh, he was saying stuff and none of it made any kind of sense. And I was just like, So basically I had a liar in my chat who was basically like, he was like, bro, I'm 21. I think the funniest thing he said was like, he was like, he was cursing this girl out, and then he was just like, that's my girlfriend, 8 years to this day. And I was like, okay. And I was like, how old are you? 21. And then he was like, I live in Korea. And I was like, no, he said I live in Japan. And I said, oh yeah, what time is it? He said, I think it's 3:45 a.m. Keep in note, it was, I think I was streaming at like 12. So over in Japan, it's like, you know, the opposite. It was like 1 p.m. over there. And I was like, this dude is lying so hard. I would have to show you all the pictures and everything to explain how ridiculous it was. But basically, dude just kept lying. He was like, oh my god, my girlfriend just proposed to me. Like in 3 seconds. They went from her sitting there to sleeping to her waking up and proposing to him. And I was just like, this is like... He also said the N-word, like, randomly. In, like, the weirdest context. He was like, oh my god, holy shit. I was like, I don't even think racist people say that. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sure it was just some kid who was like, I could convince these stupid people of anything. And I was like, I didn't even say anything. I was just sitting there like, this will be interesting. It's content. I have the whole thing, I have screenshots of the whole thing. So if I wanted to, I could definitely make a video about it. VTubers? I hope okay, I was about to say, I know what point I should have put next to this. VTubers, remember how a long time ago I said they're starting to get oversaturated? There's a lot of them. I think there's a lot. There's a lot of them now. And I get it. I mean, like, it's cool. It's still a cool concept, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, it's becoming normal, which is not good. Because it's a lot harder for them to blow up. Like, it's like, first there's HoloLive, right? And HoloLive came in with, like, Japan. I don't even know what gen they're at anymore, right? Like, I think Japan is at, like, Gen 5? English is at Gen 1, I think. Indonesia's at Gen 2. Like, there's a ton of them. And then there's, like, the indie ones, like, Pikami and Artemis and all of them. And then there's the other indie ones. And then it's, like, the normal small people. And I'm like, golly, there's a lot of y'all. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. It's like, bruh. I'll watch some of them. Because some of them I think are funny. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Chief. The downfall is coming. The great VTuber crash is coming. I kind of want to talk about this because it was unexpected. I was going through, because I think I'd followed a few channels that uploaded VTuber clips, and it was like these indie ones. And there was one of some lady, and then there was one of like, the icon was a lady. And I heard the voice, and it was like, it was a guy, and he was just like, it caught me off guard. Not the fact that it was like a guy voicing it, because I think I've seen a few of those before. And he was just like, okay guys, so I'm gonna sing now, and then he went, somewhere. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. That was just a little funny experience. Like he hit the deep notes. I was like, he just turned into Seth. But I don't know. I think it's gonna get overexposed and explode. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, I think there's a place for it. I'm just like, there's entirely too many of you now. Okay. Next point. The obligatory Cali mix. Like, okay, this is a problem with me. I've mixed every single one. That's a lie. I haven't mixed 2 of Cali's songs. The first one and the last one that came out, I think, like yesterday or like 2 days ago. Mainly because I'm like, you know, don't want to do it. Okay, look, listen. Cali's first song, I don't like it. Like, I don't care for it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I like all of Cali's songs. I just like the first one significantly less than all the other ones. Like, I don't think I've re-listened to it. That one mix night thing she had, where all the people send in their, like, custom tracks and all that, that was the last time I think I heard it. So, it's been a while. And that song, I can't think of anything that sounds like. There probably is something, just I haven't thought of it yet. It's like Curse Night. Like, that came out, and I wanted to make a mix for it. I was like, I don't know what sounds like that. And somehow, like, what's that song, Lose Yourself? That just ended up working, and I was like, I could do that. Yeah, but I feel all of Cali's newer songs more than that first one. But I don't know what that new one sounds like. It'll probably happen. I wouldn't put it past me. I have a tendency of just listening. If I really like a song, I'll think of a mix for it. Like you're talking to the weirdo who mixed Ro's theme with like 3 different things. And I don't even like Ro that much. I just like his theme song. So, you know. It's funny because I talk about Cali's mixes and streams and stuff, but I really don't watch her that much. The thing about a lot of VTubers is they're really not that good at video games. I'm just gonna say it. Like, we all think it. Like, I was watching a VTuber play something, and I was like, oh, this is hard. This is so hard to watch. Like, the personality, you know, that's what I'm kind of there for. But don't put gameplay on the screen and then just be like, dude. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of them do. Well, I know Callie does. I know Callie does other stuff than gaming, and I'm just like, dog, this is a lot to look at. I'm not hating. I'm just saying this is a thing. Like, I don't know how else to word it. Like, I don't know. Every time I watch a VTuber play a game, it's like 800 times harder than watching a normal person play a game. It's like, what are you doing? It's like watching your sibling that doesn't play video games play a game. That's the best way to explain it. Like, I'm not overly mad. I'm just like, dog, come on. What is this? What are we doing right now? Anyway, that went off in a direction I didn't expect it to go. Oh man, this is a semi-serious point, so I'll try to keep this brief. There was an incident a while ago. By a while ago, I mean like a few weeks ago, or maybe last week. Yeah, I think last week. Someone had gotten exposed. This is the person I was talking about in the last Logcast, the one with the allegations, or whatever I had wrote it as. So that guy who was getting exposed, and that stuff is coming out, and it does not look very good for him. I'm not going to say any names, because I didn't really high-key research into it. I just know from what I've seen from recordings, it doesn't look too good. Someone had made an account with his name in it, and it's like, you know, the blank blank expose or the blank blank files, right? And I have a problem with this because they're out here talking like, should we make a TikTok? Should we make a YouTube? And it's all under the same name of the blank blank files. And I'm like, I just find it a little scummy that you're making a brand off of a tragedy or like just a sad event in general. Like okay, let's see like I don't know, like Cavos or something, right? Cavos is the same way, right? You know, he talks about like news and exposés and all that. But Cavos' thing is his name is his. It's his brand, right? So like imagine you expose a child predator, right? And his name's Dylan, and you named yourself Dylan Exploser. It's like every time I see you, I'm going to think of that bad incident. Cavos could talk about anything, and he has that freedom because he's his own brand. Do not link yourself specifically in name to one specific event, and then expect. This is the other thing. Cavos sticks to the news, you know, whatever. This person is. I don't know what they're going to do after this wave passes, because this particular drama, it can only end two ways. Either way is not permanent, right? So, you keeping this name, I don't see the point in it. I don't see why you're trying to make... Because when this ends, it looks like they want to go in a more lighthearted direction. There's no lighthearted direction to go in from here. Because of what this is based off of. Every single person who follows this person, we all know why we're there. It's so we can hear about this guy who did this terrible thing. You know? Like, I don't really care about you right now. I don't care about you going like, should I make a TikTok? Should I make a YouTube? It's like, no hate towards whoever runs it. Just, like, don't try to make a brand off of this like this, right? If you wanted to do something like this, make your own YouTube channel, make your own name or whatever, and then just cover the story. Do not make your whole account over the story and then go like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up now. Like, no. You don't get to do that. It sounds like a horrible business idea. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't recommend anyone do that. It just sounds dumb. Like, don't go like, hey guys, we're gonna make a video about like TikTok. Like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this specific purpose. I don't care about the rest. It could just be me. I could just have problems, I guess. Like, I could be the problem. But I don't think I am. I just think that building a brand off of something unfortunate like that, by itself, as your own brand name, trying to make something off of that, it's just a little scummy. I just think that's a little bit scummy. And I'd recommend that you don't do that. That's what I'm saying. Now, back on the less serious stuff. I had to get serious and upset for a second. Spacing content. Okay, I meant this in the way of, if I'm doing a script, I don't want to have to focus on daily uploads. Because then my concentration is split everywhere at the same time, you know? Like, even when I make the mixes, it's a lot more happens than me just making the mix. It's like, I make the mix, I start sending it out to places, I have to do stuff behind the scenes than just make the video, you know? And that does take time, and I'm like, maybe if my mind wasn't so scattered thinking about other things like mixes and all that, maybe I wouldn't mind so much. Is that how I meant to say that? I wouldn't get so distracted, is what I'm trying to say, and I could finish one project at a time. I don't know how far I would space things out though, because it wouldn't take me like a whole week to make a video. I don't think it would. Like, if I stayed focused, I don't think it would take me like a week to make a video. Like, maybe 3 days or so. I don't know why I'm saying this. Like, it's not like, because I know there's been stretches of time I've gone without uploading. Like, the most is like 2 days, like 2 or 3 days. But like a lot of those times I don't upload, it was because of me being lazy. And I think the reason sometimes I feel lazy is because like I don't want to think about making things sometimes. Like my brain is like I've done too much, and then I can't think of anything else, so I don't do anything else. You know, like there's some periods where I'm just like I just want to play video games. To be honest, I don't really feel like making a video, and I'm just like like that's pretty bad. I don't know how that's all gonna work out. If it ends up happening, it happens. But I'll tell y'all. You know, we do this every week. So if I ended up going like, okay, I'm working on a monster script and I'm not gonna be back till next month, or I'm not gonna be back till next week or something, I'll tell y'all. You know, or at least I'll try to. I'll post about it or something. Speaking of posting, I really want to hit 1K because I want a community tab. Like, I know I've mentioned this before, but like, I really want a community tab. I'm really sad it's only for like 1K channels. I mean, I guess, okay. I mean, like, I kind of get it. I mean, there's some scummy stuff you could probably say with more than 1K, but it's like, I don't know. I got 300. That's like a safe number. I'm gonna have 300 subs if I was a nut. Some crazy people have like 100K, so never mind. Let's see. Importance of being around like-minded people. I don't know if I have much to say about it. I mean, like, when a bunch of creative people are like together and they're just talking about making stuff, a lot of it can inspire you to do things. And I feel like this has been one of my more recent problems. Like, no one around me, like, IRL, I don't know why I almost said it. I don't know what I almost said. Everyone around me, IRL, like, how do I say this? They don't inspire me to do much. Like, they tell me to do things, but I'm never inspired to do anything, if that makes sense. Like, most of the time, I'll think of an idea, and then I'll inspire myself to do something. Like, me telling y'all that I'm gonna do better with the scripts. Like, I'm writing a script right now, and, I think that's inspired me to, like, finish the whole script and all that. I don't know if I'm gonna start editing and audio and all that today, but I mean, like, there's some, like, I understand, like, you have to just keep going forwards anyway, but I don't know how to explain someone on your side that does the same stuff you do. I don't mean someone just going like, yeah, you get him, champ. It's someone going like, okay, what are we doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing, and then you'll do your thing, I'll do my thing, and then we work. Like something like that. That's cool, you know? I haven't gotten into too many conversations like that, because I'm like I said, like, the circles I'm in now, a lot of them aren't exactly like what I do, if that makes sense. Like, the voice actor thing, the group, golly, I sound like a baby. The voiceover group people that I've joined, a lot of them like do voiceover, and some of them do art. Like, I think they usually, it's mainly voiceover, and then some other little side hobbies they're not super focused on, I think. And like, only one of them makes YouTube stuff, I believe. And I don't know. Like, it's cool. I wish there was someone I could relate to more in there, but as of right now, there isn't anyone I super relate to that inspires me to do better. I don't know. It's really hard for me to get role models and stuff after, like... I guess that's the good thing about me starting up by myself. Like, when you watch YouTubers, right, and you go like, I want to be a YouTuber, and then it's like, you know, Kid Diddler or something. Like, golly, that jumped. The thing about that is like... How do I word this? It's like you're looking up to this person that you know you couldn't reach, like, because they're just so far ahead of you, and then they just let you down. The thing about me doing this now is everyone I meet is, like, around my range, like, in subs and, like, want to do this, you know? Well, not... I don't know about in want, you know, because there's a lot of people who I know who probably wouldn't think about their videos that much at this size, because they're like, I'm very introspective about it. I've talked to a few people and I'm like, I don't know if you watched this. Like, they'll send me something and I'm just like, honestly, did you honestly think it was gonna work like this? Like, really? But like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you just need someone around you that inspires you to do better. Whether that be like a spouse or a friend or something else. That little bit of inspiration can go a long way. I feel like a lot of the time for me, like, I know I've said it, but a lot of times I inspire myself to do better. Like with the mixes, which is why, like, all of them are redone. Scripts, like I said before, about just how I want them to be better. Like, I want to look back at the old videos and go like, oh, these are bad, just because of how much better the new ones are. That's the situation I want to be in, and that makes me want to do better in general. Because there's, like, the base motives of I just want to be a big YouTuber. It can only go so far for so long, you know? Like, you'll need more than... It takes a little more than that, you know?
But would you like to live in that naive, safe reality?
Because you come in here and it's like, oh, this shit doesn't instantly work.
Emotions and unconscious habits always.
And then it's all about maintaining relevance and all that. I think now that I've had this little realization, I want my next video to be a banger, and then I want my other videos to be bangers. I want every video I make to be bangers. That's what I'm getting at. I'm trying to think if I have that many ideas for those, but only time will tell that, to be honest. Let's get on to the next point. I don't want to talk about this yet, so I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Okay, that's the last point. Okay. Alright, I could talk about that. There's a Souls tier list that I made. It's a video, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to upload it. I don't think my opinion is unpopular. I kind of want to redo it. I kind of popped off in that video. I'm not gonna fake. I got kind of mad. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I was wondering why a lot of people who make tier list videos, it'll be like 5 things and they end up talking for like an hour, and then I did it and I was like, oh. Like, the first like 3 games, because out of the Souls games, I think it's like there's like 7 of them, like the Souls games including the ones that aren't made by FromSoft, so the good ones and then the bad ones. And yeah, I did the tier list and I got really mad at like 3 of the games, and I was just like, yo, is this okay? I might use it. I'm not even gonna fake. I might redo it, and then I'll like throw a reference into the first take that I didn't fully upload. I don't know. We'll see how I do it, because at the moment I'm not sure. What was the next point? Because I don't know what it is. My phone closed. That's why I'm stalling for time as I open it. Dark Souls Remastered video? Okay. This is different from the Souls game tier list. I want to make a Dark Souls Remastered video. Considering that this is like near the end of my notes, so probably the end of the Logcast, or this one, I want to talk about this, because I'm like... How do I word this? I don't know if I like Dark Souls Remastered like I do the other ones. Like, I mean, I guess I could probably talk about it however much I want here, because, like, unscripted, I kind of sound like a jumbling mess. But Dark Souls Remastered, I'm like, it's not... I know a lot of Dark Souls 1 fans will go like, it's Dark Souls 1, but where's it? I'm not talking about that. I mean, like, Dark Souls Remastered is... Let me just say Dark Souls 1, because it doesn't have anything to do with the remastered fiasco. Dark Souls 1, I really don't think is that great of a Souls game. I think it's good. I think it's better than, like, you know, any of the not Souls games, like the ones made by not FromSoft. Like, I enjoy the game, I just don't think it's, like, the best Souls game. Like, I think it's probably, like, my least favorite one. Like, there's cool things about it. Don't get me wrong. But there's so much dumb shit in that game. I really don't know how... Like, I mean, hindsight's 2020, and I've played Dark Souls 3, and in comparison to Dark Souls 3, I don't know how people go like, I like Dark Souls 1 over Dark Souls 3. Like, there's cool stuff in both. Like, things that set them apart to make them unique, but I'm like... There's just so much dumb shit in Dark Souls 1. There's just so much dumb shit. Like, the ghosts, I hate those ghosts. I'm gonna say a few things about it, because yesterday, I don't think I was ever more mad at a video game than that. It's like, the boss fights in Dark Souls 1, they're not that good. At all. If you want me to keep it a bean, I'm like 2 bosses away from finishing the game, and I'm just gonna say it. The bosses aren't that good, like, at all. They're not that smart. Like, if you walk to the side of them, they're fucked. I don't know about the DLC bosses. I've heard stories about them, but the main bosses, I rock a strength build so I can, like, club things to death, and, like, every time I fight a boss, they die so fast. And their AI isn't that smart. Like, when you just walk to the side of them, they go like, oh, let me turn around. Hold on, I'm still turning. Oh, you're standing too close to me. My attacks don't work. Uh-oh. It's like, at the time, I'd probably go like, oh, this is the best game ever. But, like, after playing Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, any other main title Souls game, it's like, I don't know how people have those on, like, the same tier, to be honest. Like, what else is there about that game? I don't want to go off on a rant at the end, but just know there's a lot I have to say about that game. I had the same kind of thing with Monster Hunter World, but to be honest, Monster Hunter as a franchise, I don't feel compelled to talk about it. It's like, I don't know. Because I def have a Dark Souls, what's that game? I have a Monster Hunter video recorded. Like, I have the audio of it. I didn't start it. Because I'm like, I don't know. I really fell out of love with Monster Hunter. I think it's a good franchise, but I'm like, I don't know. It's like, all the mainline ones, I'm like, this is the same shit. Like, I'm gonna keep this real brief, just so I don't bloat the Logcast by me complaining about something at the end, like I always do. They're all really plain. Like, the main ones, they're really, like, really plain. You know, it's like, stock up, go out, hunt the monster, come back. Monster Hunter World, like, I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Monster Hunter World was, like, the easiest Monster Hunter out of, like, all of them. So I'm like, because like, I was already getting kind of bored of the way Monster Hunter was. And then I played World, and I was like, I can just cut my brain off and just start swinging at things, and I won. Iceborne came out. Iceborne was cool. The Clutch Claw added a little bit of spice. I just didn't care about the spice that much. Gen is fun. I would say Gen is my favorite Monster Hunter game, but since they're all built off the same basis, like if you get bored of, like, okay, I think what had happened was I was playing World and Gen at the same time, and I was playing a ton of both of them, and then I was playing Gen. I got burnt out of Gen, and I didn't even want to play World, because World is better looking Gen with less spice. And I was like, I don't feel like playing that. And the only other one I could play at the moment, I think, is 3. And I'm like, I'm not playing fucking 3. I'm like, 3 spice was whack as hell. That underwater fighting, I know some people were like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. On 3DS, hell no. I don't like it. I'm like, why is everything faster and better than me the second I touch the water? Nah. I feel like I just let my whole soul out this time. I didn't think I had that much to say. Here comes the part where I look at the timer and then I go, I know I say this every time, but that real talk, it's like an honest reaction every single time I do it. I'm feeling 30. I'm feeling 30 minutes. I feel like I didn't talk for that much. I mean, at the end, I probably extended it, so it's probably 40. Me going off about Dark Souls and what's this called? I already forgot the name. Monster Hunter? 40. 36! Damn! Speedrun. Okay. I think we're gonna end it there. I'm not gonna try to expand it like how I used to when I went like, wait a minute, there's something else for me to talk about. So, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Because I want to work on this script before I forget stuff. So, like I always say, I hope you like and subscribe. I hope to see your face every single time we make a video. If you're interested in what I'm doing, follow me on YouTube, Instagram, NFY, which is gonna start getting advertised again. Yeah. All that stuff. And with that, I'll talk to you guys later.